Welcome to The Tonight Show! Welcome. Well, guys, I have some news to make people feel a little better, and that is the royal family is just as messed up as everyone else is. Yeah, last night Oprah sat down with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for a 2-hour primetime special. I actually thought it was a great interview. Obviously, I love Oprah. She's the best. But good on Meghan Markle for being brave enough to talk about her own mental health struggles and all the stuff she had to deal with. So, yeah, we learned quite a bit about the rules, the protocols, the firm. We even learned that Tyler Perry took them in when they came to America and provided them with security. Wow. Basically, if you missed the interview, the royal family was like, goodbye, and Tyler Perry was like, hello. Yeah, last night was an intense and emotional 2 hours. My wife, she walked in and asked why I was crying. I was like, the NBA All-Star Game is really good this year. Steph Curry sank a Mountain Dew ball. Yeah, we learned quite a bit from the interview, like what we've been missing all year wasn't a normal life, it was Oprah. Yeah, it was a big event, mainly because they revealed the baby's gender in California without burning down an entire forest. Last night, 17 million people watched the special, which means the biggest shows on TV this weekend were all about powerful women and redheads. 17 million. The ratings were so big, ABC just offered the couple their own weekly show called Royalish. Yeah, over 17 million viewers tuned in. CBS celebrated until they heard that more than 600 million watched a TikTok about feta cheese. If you thought this interview was big, tune in next Sunday when Prince Charles is on Dr. Phil, like, catch me outside. How about that? Catch me outside? Yep, Oprah's interview was such a big rating success, she's already got another primetime special in the works. Check out this promo I saw last.
Oprah is back with another primetime interview with another powerhouse couple.
You don't know what I'm going to ask.
And it's her most intense.
What was that conversation?
Interview.
Wait, hold up.
Yet.
So, you ready?
Oprah with Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head.
Unbelievable. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. Another big moment during the interview is when Harry was asked about his dad, and he casually mentioned this.
When we were in Canada, I had 3 conversations with my grandmother and 2 conversations with my father before he stopped taking my calls.
Even worse, he'd respond to texts with, new mobile, whom is this? New mobile, of whom is this? We actually got our hands on the last phone call between Harry and Prince Charles. It's pretty intense. Check this out.
Hello? Dad, it's Harry. Dad? Hello? I can't talk to you anymore. Why not? Mother says she'll give the throne to someone else. Who? William? The Corgis. What? She says she'll make a Corgi the next king instead of me. That's not even allowed. Everyone will call it King Corgi. Dad, it will wear a little Corgi crown and hold a little Corgi scepter. No. And Buckingham Palace will become Barkingham Palace. Oh, come on. I shan't risk it. Good day to you.
That can't be a real phone call, right? Where are we getting? No, it can't be.
No way.
Another big revelation was that Meghan said that she and Harry actually got married 3 days before the royal wedding. Great, now I feel like a fool for waking up at 5 a.m. to watch 2 married people get married. When she heard about the secret wedding, the Queen was so upset she asked for her panini maker back. Yeah, it was a truly explosive interview with shocking revelations that will stick with us for decades, like this one.
My first job was when I was 13 at a frozen yogurt shop called Humphrey Yogurt.
Even weirder, Harry worked at a sewing shop called Alfred Stitchcocks. Well, guys, let's switch gears here a little bit. During a press briefing today, the director of the CDC announced new guidelines for vaccinated Americans. Watch this.
If you're fully vaccinated and you're indoors, there is no need for masks or social distancing if everyone there is fully vaccinated.
Oh, man. Bingo halls are about to look like a Senior Frogs on spring break. Most Americans are like, great news, while Texas is like, what the hell is the CDC? Yeah, you can gather with anyone who's vaccinated, and more importantly, you can act like a smug a-hole around anyone who's not. You can tell things are getting better because the head of the CDC came out and asked if anyone wanted the rest of her breath mint. Like, oh, come on, hey. You're taking it too far now. Who wants it? Who wants it? Huh? Huh?
Yeah.
That's right, according to the CDC, 2 weeks after getting vaccinated. Do you like that space work?
Yo, man.
That's just what I'm saying, dude. That's right. According to the CDC, 2 weeks after getting vaccinated, grandparents can hug their grandchildren. Or as this grandmother put it, yeah, it might be a bit longer than that. Well, guys, everyone is talking about this. Today, Burger King UK announced a new program that helps female employees who are pursuing culinary careers. But they're getting a lot of criticism for how they went about it. They sent a tweet out that said, "Women belong in the kitchen." Anyway, happy International Women's Day, everyone. I'm pretty sure one PR person just flame-broiled their career. As soon as it happened, 10,000 people broke their fingers rushing to be the first one to tweet, "What a whopper of a mistake." Man, what a gaffe for Burger King UK. Overall, just a brutal week for the British Royals, wouldn't you say? And finally, in Oklahoma, there's a reward being offered for something pretty interesting. Listen to this.
A sizable bounty is now on a legendary figure. Bigfoot is now wanted in Oklahoma for more than $2 million.
Nice try, Oklahoma. You're still not as crazy as Texas.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on.